But what do you think? You think it's going to like go horrible and then they can't even do next year?
I don't think it's going to be a Fyre Fest, but I don't think it's going to go off without many hitches.
I really want to go to When We Were Young, I think, next year because I'm going to be 30. I kind of want to celebrate it. I know it's sold out, but I call bullshit on that. I think that they'll just sell more tickets.
Just walk in.
Just walk in. They just let anyone in there.
Do you like this year's or next year's more? Like if you got free tickets to one of them.
That's hard.
It's really hard.
I think next year, and the reason I say that is one, because I haven't seen Green Day since the American Idiot Tour.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see Green Day. Literally 2005 was the last time I saw them. I'd like to see Blink with Tom. Because I've never seen that. I've only seen Blink.
Never seen that.
Only seen Blink with
Wow.
Matt Skiba. And no, I'd say next year. Also because, I don't know, how do you think this year is going to go down?
We'll see.
Like this year hasn't happened yet. And I feel like, I don't know, dude. What if it's Fyre Fest Part 2?
It's real ballsy of them to put up tickets for the next year's before this year happens. I will say that's pretty funny.
I think it's funny, but I think it was intentional. I bet you that they're trying to still cover the costs of this year's.
Yeah.
And they needed to make up some revenue, so they just put out next year's tickets to like, make some money for this year's.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, dude, that's a lot of bands, and that's got to be a lot of guarantees and, like, a lot of money, and they got to make money on – they probably got to make enough money on merch that day to actually, like, even break even on the festival.
Yeah.
But what do you think? You think it's going to, like, go horrible, and then they can't even do next year?
I don't think it's going to be a Fyre Fest, but I don't think it's going to go off without many hitches.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's going to be a lot.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. And that's actually part of the reason also I think that I would want to go next year over this year because at least maybe they get some out of the kinks out of the way, and then next year might be a little bit smoother sailing.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, honestly, the first weekend might be more of a mess than the second weekend because they're doing it 2 weekends in a row. Like the first weekend might be like, and then the second weekend was like, we got this. We did this twice already.